for the 2024 election. And Pasco officials are asking for your input on shaping the city brand. How you can get involved, coming up.
And it's a weather alert day with extremely hot temperatures through Thursday. I'll get you prepared for the heat in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Good morning, Jill.
Good morning, Jason.
Good morning to you. It's Monday.
It is Monday and the heat returns.
The heat does return, and this will be the warmest next 4 days we've seen all summer.
Oh, man.
Good news, we're seeing a very significant drop off into the weekend. We'll be back to the 80s by Sunday, but we have some hot temperatures to talk about. Let's take a look outside at our lovely Columbia Point Skycam. And folks, the heat will be starting to be on today. It's going to hit its peak tomorrow and Wednesday. So look at these highs. We're going to be right around 102 for Yakima, and it does look like most of our cities will be right around triple-digit temperatures. So we're going to be like between 103 and 100 for most of our cities today. Plenty of sunshine, light winds, but this is dangerous heat, folks, and we're going to be getting to 107, 108 possible tomorrow into Wednesday, then 105 or so, or what we're seeing today on Thursday. Then that big cool down I'm talking about, especially as we get to our weekend. But folks, it is going to be very hot, so hence we have a weather alert day today, extreme heat. All of our areas today through Thursday, we have an extreme heat warning, which starts this morning until Thursday night. Folks, I'll get you prepared for all that in my forecast. That's coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Jason. A federal judge has ruled the voting maps that redrew the legislative districts in Washington state in 2021 violate the Voting Rights Act need to be redone before the 2024 election. The judge says instead of keeping Latino voters in the Yakima Valley who had the numbers to form a majority in one district, they split them between the 13th, 14th, and 15th districts, cutting up cities like Yakima into pieces. A move that made it less likely their votes would make a difference because it prevented them from voting together for their state lawmakers in the 2022 election.
What the court has ordered must be done is that in time for the next election in 2024, there needs to be a system in place where the Latino voters will have the opportunity to go back to the ballot box and elect candidates of their choice under a lawful map that provides them with the real opportunity to do that.
The state has until February of next year to redraw the lines for the 15th legislative district. And if their map fails to fix the problem, the court will take over. The city of Pasco is asking you to participate in its new branding project and is working to uncover a brand that highlights the image of Pasco. City officials are working with a branding firm to come up with a place brand that better represents what the city stands for. The goal is to ensure that Pasco's brand resonates with business partners, residents, and visitors. The city is asking for its residents to tell their Pasco story in a series of surveys.
A good brand that translates to all of the departments and more importantly the community. And so we want to create something with community input that really reflects what City of Pasco is. And what we want to create is something that people can see and know immediately that that's City of Pasco.
The current survey is available in English and Spanish. Sharing your story with the city is open until tomorrow, August 15th. An alert for drivers, a speed emphasis patrol has begun and it will impact students heading to Washington State University in Pullman. According to the Washington State Patrol, the emphasis patrol began Thursday and runs through Sunday, August 20th. The emphasis patrol will focus on Grant, Kittitas, Whitman, and Adams counties. Troopers will look for impaired, distracted, or speeding drivers. The State Patrol says speeding remains a major cause of crashes. In fact, deadly crashes in District 4, which spans a large part of eastern Washington, have risen 93% this year compared with last year. Drivers will also notice more state troopers on I-90 over Snoqualmie Pass and on state routes 26 and 195. There is a shortage of medical workers, especially in Washington, and WSU is working to turn that trend around with improvements to the Elson S. Floyd School of Medicine campus in Spokane. Vanessa Perez talked to students and administrators.
Excitement filled the air as the ribbon cutting on the new building took place. WS leaders call it an investment in the state's future healthcare workforce. The building features upgraded classrooms, quiet and group study spaces.
We're poor students, so we live in small apartments, and it's hard to study at home because you don't have that separation between home and school. So it's really nice to have this new beautiful building to come to and have a space to study.
Moen considers herself a non-traditional medical student because she didn't apply to med school until the age of 37. She says the renovation enables students to be the best future doctors they can be.
I have been in Spokane for 21 years. I love Spokane. I love Washington. So I'm just excited to have all the resources that I need to be the best that I can be and to go out there and serve my patients.
The upgraded building will also allow for new degree programs.
The goal is to create that space which allows the students to really excel so that we're graduating the best and the brightest so that they can care for the state. And to be able to do that in this space, I think, and to appreciate what WSU has done is fantastic.
It's looking forward to graduating more students in the years to come.
Before the upgrade, the School of Medicine was split over several buildings on campus. The College of Medicine recently graduated its third class. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Folks, we have extreme heat today and for most of our week ahead. Let me get you and your family prepared for, well, a hot day today and a hot next couple of days. It's coming up in my First Alert weather forecast.
Plus, the power of psychedelic medicine, what moms are saying about the benefits of microdosing magic mushrooms. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 or Z Fold 5 for free.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
And the Galaxy Z Flip 5 fits right in the smallest of pockets.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
And the Fold 5 has an expansive screen for cinematic viewing.
Excuse me, it's work. Talk to me.
What a boss.
New and current customers can get a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 or Z Fold 5 for free. US Cellular, built for us.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
Don't fight the traffic and parking hassles. Ride BFT to the fair. Special entrance for BFT riders. Fair entrance with bus ride combo passes available at the Transit Center. Ride BFT.
Take a trip back in time at the Uptown Antique Market. Nearly 30 individual vendors with an amazing variety of inventory. From furniture to clothing, housewares to home decor, memorabilia, and much, much more. New inventory arriving daily at the Uptown Antique Market in Richland's historic Uptown.
Things to consider when choosing a pediatrician.
Is the doctor close to where you live? Can the practice accommodate your schedule? For more, see AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Yakima. Paranormal Circus here. Are you ready for a wicked night under our big top? From August 18th through the 21st at State Fair Park and Event Center. This paranormal experience is a fusion between nightmares and fantasies. Our innovative show features different shades of sexy, horror, cabaret, and more. Are you intrigued yet? Dare yourself and come August 18th through the 21st, and you'll be surrounded by creepy circus creatures with hidden talents. Tickets start at $20. Visit ParanormalCirque.com and use promo code WICKED to get $5 off.
Next live, guest co-host Ryan Seacrest with Michelle Yeoh.
Standing up for Michelle Yeoh.
Plus Succession's Nicholas Braun.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Give in to deliciousness. Buy one craveable classic and get another one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. Well, Oregon passed a measure which will eventually allow the therapeutic use of psychedelic mushrooms. Now, some moms are using small amounts of them to help with a multitude of mental challenges, including anxiety, depression, and even wellness. It's called microdosing, and ABC's Eva Pilgrim spoke with one mom who's made it a part of her routine.
Magic mushrooms. This is it. It's not shooting glitter.
One Colorado mom is sharing her experience microdosing with magic mushrooms, also known as shrooms.
I get really frustrated when people say to me, oh, well, like mushrooms are, the mommy's new little helper. That is not what microdosing is. Microdosing is mommy is present and aware and showing up, maybe for the first time ever.
Normally not the type to dabble in recreational drugs, it wasn't until a friend invited Tracy T to a mommy camping trip where she tried her first mushroom at 44 years old.
It was like the most beautiful, confirming, joyful experience I'd really ever had.
Do you feel anything like?
I guess relief might be one word that everyone could like universally understand. Your mood might change to a place where you feel more stable and more in a place of stasis.
There are some very small studies that suggest that there may be some improvement in mood. There may be, from a psychiatric standpoint, some benefits to microdosing and psychedelics, but it really needs to continue to be further studied.
For some, psychedelics may trigger severe psychiatric episodes. Other risks include increased heart rate and blood pressure, nausea, vomiting, and anxiety. While microdosing is illegal in most of the country, Colorado and Oregon are currently the only states that have fully decriminalized the use of magic mushrooms, while 4 other states have decriminalized the drug at the local level. Tracy now runs a private community-based platform, Moms on Mushrooms, to destigmatize and promote the safe use of psychedelics.
There is a lot of fear, and there should be a lot of fear. And what I've really come to realize is that it's the intention and the why, and understanding why you do it.
What's the reaction been when people find out what you do for a living and
that
your
I'm a mom on
journey?
mushrooms?
Yeah, that you're a mom on mushrooms.
Yeah. I would say it's been 98% positive, and I am constantly surprised. I actually think, as generally speaking, as a society, we're ready for a change.
Psilocybin remains illegal under federal law. Voters in Oregon have approved a measure which allows the adult use of magic mushrooms. In May, Washington Governor Jay Inslee signed the Washington Psilocybin Services Act. The measure establishes a task force and authorizes the University of Washington to conduct a clinical pilot program. Well, as we're bracing for another heat wave starts today, experts at the University of Washington have been looking at the impact of the record-breaking heat in 2021. You might remember the heat dome was the deadliest weather-related disaster in the state of Washington, with hundreds of deaths blamed on the heat. Experts say when temperatures rise, it's more important than ever to check in on your neighbors.
People over 65 are at greater risk. A lot of reasons, that are just biophysical, like your body is less efficient at sweating and cooling itself down, right? But you also have those pre-existing medical conditions at higher rates, heart disease or kidney disease. You may be on those medications that reduce your ability to sweat. So you're just more vulnerable across the board.
Experts recommend updating senior living spaces with air conditioning to help lower the risk and create buddy programs to make sure people aren't left alone in the heat. Well, states across the country are bracing for a possible trifecta of respiratory viruses this fall: COVID-19, the flu, and RSV. Major pharmacy chains have already started rolling out appointments for flu and RSV vaccines, and an updated COVID-19 booster could be ready by the end of next month. The message from health officials: get your vaccines early. Well, coming up, growing concerns about the impact climate change is having on marine life, especially sea turtles. And folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. It is a weather alert day. Let me get you ready for the extreme heat starting today and lasting most of this week. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
trust falls? Really?
Ah, come on, Jack. It'd be great for morale.
If I wanted to raise morale, I'd offer a choice of 2 sandwiches plus curly fries, a taco, and a drink for only $6.
Thanks, Jack.
I trusted you guys. Try my $6 Jack Pack today.
Sweetie pie?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm afraid this closet is full. Do you really need all of these shirts?
I was waiting until I could fit into them again.
And how's that going?
Well, not so well.
This closet isn't getting any bigger. How about we make some space?
I guess I could pick a few out and
Good.
donate them to Goodwill.
Your donations to Goodwill support our local Employment Connection Center, a free walk-in job search assistance program.
Good job. Goodwill.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. We're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. One of our favorite dishes here is the Keto Bowl. It's loaded with delicious vegetables such as squash, zucchini, broccoli, and then you get to pick your protein, such as smoked Polish sausage, chicken, shrimp, or steak. Another favorite dish we have here is our meatball sub. You have to try this. It is delicious. We love to get to know each customer, and we want you to feel like family when you're here. We can't wait to see you at the Village Bistro.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Save through Tuesday with BuyMart's latest savings book, out now and posted at buymart.com. It's 20 pages packed with everything you need for your Northwest lifestyle. Not a member? Not a problem. No membership is required during our open house, going on now through August 15th. Stop in, check us out, and join over 1 million Northwest families saving more every day. Save through Tuesday during our open house with our latest savings book at BuyMart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
It's like being in a lava lamp. Sagebrush and Bloom, your retro decor store. Groovy clothing and far-out furniture, and the music that takes you back. Sagebrush and Bloom, the vintage store you've been looking for. With close to 20 vendors, there's something for everybody. Come visit us today.
For fans of my sourdough jack, this is for you. 100% beef seasoned as it grills, hickory smoked bacon, and melty cheese on my original sourdough bun. And for my imitators, better luck next time. Try my sourdough jack today.
Fishing for trout on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Starting to see a little bit of light out there. Taking a little while to warm up, but the heat is going to be on again today. We have a weather alert day today and through Thursday. Extreme heat. All of our areas. Folks, it is going to be very hot, especially tomorrow and Wednesday. That's when we're going to hit our apex. Why is this going on? A high pressure system in the northeastern part of Oregon is ruling the roost, just pumping in heat for all of our areas. And this will be moving even more to the east. So all of our regions will be included tomorrow for the heat as it gets worse on Tuesday and Wednesday. So Seattle seeing uncomfortable temperatures, and our area is definitely getting it. So we're in excessive heat warning. So that is good today starting at 11 a.m. until Thursday at 11 p.m. Just to give you a good idea. Excuse me. Just to give you a good idea about how long this, I'm just all a flutter because of the heat. So sorry about that. We're looking at the heat to continue. So during this heat wave, we are going to see some records broken, maybe even today. So start hydrating now. Keep kids and pets indoors as much as possible. Plan your meals ahead so you don't have to heat up the kitchen. And do know the signs if somebody is going into heat stress. So near record temperatures today. Your records are on the right, and on the left are the temperatures that are forecasted today. We're going to be just under our record. So no records expect to be broken, maybe in Yakima. Other than that, we expect though records to be broken, looks like, as we get into tomorrow and Wednesday. Current temperatures mid to lower 60s, 55 in Ellensburg. So take a little while to warm up this morning. But look at these temperatures. This is for the Tri-Cities. 108 tomorrow, 107 Wednesday. But we have that steep decline as we get into our weekend. So we're going to be back to those upper 80s, even below our average, even though right now we're going to be seeing 10 to 15 degrees or even more above our average for the next 3 days to 4 days at least. So winds not a factor today, and they're going to be kind of taking a bit of a break for the next couple of days. So no really helpful breeze, but we will see 10 to 20 mile per hour winds return on Thursday as we do start that cool down starting very late. So folks, here is our highs today. Triple digits across the board. 102 for Yakima. You know it's hot if Cle Elum is in the triple digits. Folks, if you're traveling anywhere in the Northwest, you're going to see absolutely hot temperatures. 104 Tri-Cities, Hermiston, Hanford, Connell at 101. 103 for Walla Walla, and 101 for Pendleton. All right, 7-day forecast, and yes, we have alert days through Thursday. We have plenty of sunshine, not much cloud coverage, no precipitation, and it's going to continue. But then 96 by Friday, 86 by Saturday and Sunday. So plenty of sunshine, plenty of heat for the next 4 days. Tri-Cities area, 108 tomorrow, 107 by Wednesday, and then upper 80s by Saturday and Sunday. So folks, a lot going on. Now, light winds, plenty of sunshine, so no real variables there, but the variables for our heat is going to be very intense. So prepare today for the next coming days for the heat to be on, and it's going to continue, but we do have relief on the way this weekend.
Now to climate change and how it is negatively impacting marine animals, specifically sea turtles. The hot temperatures make it difficult for the animals to reproduce. Here's ABC's Ginger Zee.
Sea turtles, the gentle gliders of our oceans, could be facing a population collapse because of warming water. The gender of turtle offspring is influenced by the temperature of the eggs in a nest. Warmer temperatures means more female baby turtles. And fewer males mean fewer chances of successful reproduction.
We've been monitoring this since about 2002, 2003, and we're seeing more 100% female years or 95 or 98% female years.
And if the nesting environment gets too hot, turtles don't hatch at all. Another huge challenge for our turtle friends, coastal erosion. It is eating away at the beaches that they use to nest. And then there's the plastic pollution, the amount doubling every 6 years. Our ocean and shorelines plagued with plastic where turtles should be nesting.
We go out every day and clean it. I mean, literally this will happen in 2 days.
Despite these threats, folks in the Florida Keys will keep fighting for the sea turtle.
Everybody's got to do their part to take care of global warming. And for those that don't believe it, all you got to do is go for a walk on the beach like this and you'll see it right in your face.
Investing more than $1 billion in a project to scrub carbon out of the air. The Department of Energy announced a $1.2 billion investment to suck up carbon dioxide with what amounts to giant vacuums and store it underground. They're preparing to build direct air capture hubs in Texas and Louisiana. The Department of Energy says this plan could remove the equivalent of nearly 500,000 gas cars off the road a year. But opponents say it's not enough to clean up the air. We need to stop adding to the problem, too. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, the latest photos from the James Webb Telescope discovers the most distant star detected is 1 million times brighter than the sun and twice as hot.
Our phones keep us constantly connected. But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? To limit screen time, but not quality time. And to give us rhythm instead of algorithms. Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good, you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the heat and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment.
Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started.
Just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $2,250 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Bruce Heating and Air.
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet, like the CR-V and the Accord, both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Hi, we're the Worrells, and we own Chris's Recovery Shop. One of our expertise is in commercial upholstering. We cover seating in restaurants, medical offices to hospitals, and business offices. Agricultural products like tractor seats and various farm equipment. We even repair and cover aviation seats. Now is an excellent time to bring in your boat, no matter how big or small. We have room, and your tops and seats will be ready for your next outing. We have a lot of accessories to make any vehicle stand out.
We've got you covered.
So I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 or Z Fold 5 for free.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. The James Webb Space Telescope has given scientists more information about the most distant star ever detected. This is Arendelle. It's about 28 billion light years away. Well, that's not Arendelle. There we go. Now we've got it. 1 million times brighter than the sun and twice as hot.
Arendelle, it sounds like a Lord of the Rings.
It does.
The light the telescope saw from the star was emitted within the first billion years of the universe. For context, the universe is thought to be 13.8 billion years old. The only reason Arendelle is visible at all is because of a massive galaxy cluster between us and Arendelle magnified its light through gravitational lensing.
The telescope also detected colors that suggest Arendelle has a cool in reference to temperature. Red companion star, just as most other B-type stars have. Arendelle resides in what is called the Sunrise Arc Galaxy.
All right. I love it.
All right.
The James Webb Telescope is just finding
It's
things.
just always finding things, and we're discovering new things all the time.
It's amazing. Arendelle, I like it. All right, folks, quick look outside. Starting to wake up. And, folks, the heat is going to definitely be waking up today. You're going to want to take precautions. I'll get you ready for that coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, survivors of the devastating wildfire in Maui are grappling with the scale of disaster, many seeking solace Sunday at church services. And news organizations are voicing concerns after police in Kansas raid the offices of a local newspaper.
In today's Tech Bites, AI is helping with wildfires. California is using artificial intelligence to detect the fires before they spread. Now, the program takes in feeds from more than 1,000 rotating cameras. AI uses the images to identify abnormalities within the videos. A significantly revamped Apple Watch is reportedly in the works. Bloomberg says Apple is planning a major redesign with magnetic watch band attachments to shrink the watch itself. Apple is also expected to have a brighter micro LED screen and a new blood pressure sensor rolling out as early as next year. And finally, a new feature on Instagram. Users can add music to their grid posts similar to how tracks can be added to stories or reels. You may not see this new feature right away, though. It's gradually being rolled out to users. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
I was drowning in debt.
I had over $36,000 in debt.
If I would have just made the minimum payments, it would have taken me 59 years to pay off.
National Debt Relief can significantly reduce the amount you owe.
National Debt Relief reduced my debt by over $27,000.
With National Debt Relief, you have a powerful team that knows how to talk to your creditors.
National Debt Relief, they got me out of debt.
Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet?
Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive contains ALA to relieve nerve aches and B-complex vitamins to fortify healthy nerves. Try Nervive and try Nervive Pain Relieving Roll-On.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
The death toll from the Maui wildfires has now reached 93 as relatives of the missing frantically search for signs their loved ones may still be alive. And news organizations across the country are condemning a police raid on a newsroom for a local Kansas newspaper.
And folks, it's a weather alert day with extremely hot temperatures through Thursday. I'll get you prepared for that heat in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to the work week and welcome to the hot week.
Yes, we've been talking about it for a while and it is here.
Yeah, and what we were looking at last week was just right around 100 degrees. As we're getting closer, it's been getting hotter and hotter. We have a high pressure system above northeastern Oregon, and it's just going to rule the roost for the next couple of days. Let's take a look outside. Starting to see some light, folks. And folks, we're going to be looking at very hot temperatures today and through the next couple of days. So folks, keep an eye on your family, keep an eye on your neighbors as we're looking at 102 for Yakima. And again, we're going to be seeing even hotter conditions tomorrow, 105 to 108. Tomorrow and Wednesday are the hottest days this week. And then about what we're seeing today, maybe a little warmer for Thursday. A big cool down though is on the way this weekend. We expect the return of upper 80s. So a big change from what we're seeing today, especially a big change from what we're seeing tomorrow and Wednesday. So folks, plenty of sunshine, light winds, and extreme heat. So we have a weather alert day today through Thursday. Extreme heat, all of our areas. Today through Thursday, we also have an extreme heat warning, which is through Thursday. So folks, I'll tell you all about it in my forecast that's coming up. You're not going to want to miss it, but for right now, we're going to send it back to Jill.
Now to the death and destruction in Maui. The wildfire there now the deadliest in modern U.S. history. At least 93 people were killed and the recovery effort is far from over. As desperate families scramble to find their loved ones, they're being urged to submit DNA to help identify remains. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest.
This morning, the number of lives lost in what's now the nation's deadliest fire is likely to rise, with only a small portion of the structures in Lahaina searched by cadaver dogs so far.
We're going as fast as we can. But just so you know, 3%. That's what's been searched with the dogs, 3%.
LA County sending a dozen of their cadaver dogs to search through what's left of the hundreds of buildings burnt to the ground. Hundreds of people are still missing. Search and rescue teams are going door to door looking for survivors. Outside a nearby family assistance center, families holding on to hope of finding lost loved ones. Ace Yabis says he's looking for 9 of his family members.
We've been to a lot of hotels inside Lahaina, but none of them are there. So we've been to police station, we called Red Cross, anywhere that we can find them, but nothing.
And we're now seeing the harrowing video taken by survivors. Some taking shelter behind the seawall, others jumping into the ocean to escape the flames.
Both sides to the left and the right are on fire.
19-year-old Noah Tompkinson wading in the water with his mother and younger brother for 5 hours.
We're up through the worst of it. We're gonna be okay.
And Mike Caccino, who owns a dog care business in Lahaina, saw the oncoming flames and ran to the beach.
There was times where we had to leave some of the dogs up on the wall or on the water while we swam out because we couldn't hold the dogs up, plus ourselves. You know, at the very end, we were able to give them back to their parents.
But those fortunate enough to survive still bearing the pain of a community that now lies in ashes.
For a lot of us, everything we know was here. Everything we know, if you've grown up with, and it's just gone completely.
completely gone.
And now the question being asked, could anything have been done to stop this tragedy? The island, home to one of the world's most comprehensive siren systems, most often used to warn of possible tsunamis, the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency confirms none were activated. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Firefighters in California are now using artificial intelligence to help them spot wildfires in the wilderness and take action before the fire turns into an inferno. CAL FIRE has a network of more than 1,000 cameras, and a new program started 1 month ago uses AI to look for smoke plumes. It's not a perfect system. The computer can't always tell the difference between smoke and dust, for example, but officials say it's already a big improvement.
5-6 years ago, you'd have to send a battalion or an aircraft, fixed wing or rotary, out to confirm the ignition. So you'd get a 911 call. You'd have to go out and have eyes on the fire. Now you can spin a camera very quickly, determine if there's ignition.
Firefighters say in one case, the system spotted a fire that started in a remote area in the middle of the night and sent out an alert. Crews were able to keep the fire contained to just a few square yards and put it out within an hour. Dozens of news organizations are speaking out after police conducted a raid on a Kansas newspaper, and they're demanding police return items they seized, calling the raid an unlawful search of a newsroom. The raid on the Marion County Record, based in central Kansas, happened last Friday. Police seized computers, cell phones, and other documents. Authorities accused the newspaper of identity theft and unlawful use of a computer. It comes after the paper published a story about a local businesswoman. She claims reporters obtained information about her illegally, and the article was an attempt to smear her name. The Reporters Committee for Freedom of the Press sent a letter to the Marion police chief condemning the raid. 34 news organizations, including CNN, The Washington Post, and The New York Times, signed the letter. Meantime, the paper reports the 98-year-old co-owner of the paper could not sleep or eat after the raid on Friday. She died the next day. The paper says she did not have any serious health problems. Jason Valentine is here now with a look at your forecast.
Folks, we have extreme heat today. It is a weather alert day. I'll get you and your family prepared. My first alert weather forecast coming right up.
Plus, the Writers Guild of America says it's evaluating a counter-proposal from the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the heat and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Injured on the road or on the job? Visit FromBackAutumn.com. Gather vital information on your type of injury claim. Chat live about your needs. Even schedule a free consultation. From Back in Autumn. Bulldog Tough.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit AffordableDentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Catch the number 20 ranked PRCA Rodeo, the Horse Heaven Roundup. August 22nd through the 26th, watch world-class cowboys and cowgirls compete for a purse of almost $200,000. All seats are reserved with tickets ranging from $10 to $20. Get your tickets online at BentonFranklinFair.com. Come celebrate 75 years of the best week of summer at the Horse Heaven Roundup, August 22nd through the 26th.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
With Allegra, allergies don't hold us back. Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. And unlike Zyrtec, it won't make us drowsy. Allegra gives you the fastest, non-drowsy 24-hour allergy relief so you can live your greatness.
Stop right there. This week, the Denny's Super Slam is only $9.99. Hungry for all your breakfast favorites? When you want America's biggest breakfast for only $9.99 at Denny's,
It's diner time.
now open really late.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, the big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will get you the full compensation. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn. Bulldog tough.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. Well, the Writers Guild of America received a counterproposal from the major Hollywood studios on Friday. It says it's now evaluating that offer and expects to have a response this week. It comes after both sides recently returned to the negotiating table, working to end a strike that hits 100 days on Thursday. Late night television shows haven't aired new episodes since May, and now it will push back fall television premieres. Both sides still remain far apart on key issues, including pay, residuals, mandatory staffing, and other employment concerns. Well, do you think you could be the next American Idol? If so, and if you live in Washington, today's your day to audition for next year's show. Just go to American Idol /auditions for information to sign up. And our friends in Oregon who want a shot at fortune fame, you'll need to wait one more week because your day is next Monday, August 21st. And yes, American Idol returns to ABC and Apple Valley News Now early next year. Good luck to all you future stars. Well, coming up, economists say it's too soon to declare a victory over U.S. inflation, but they say there is reason for optimism. And folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. It's a weather alert day due to extreme heat. Let me get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast next on Good Morning Northwest.
Fishing for trout on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
What are you doing out there?
Taking the scenic route. I know this looks like a summer blockbuster, but this is a Nissan sales event tag. With 5 drive modes, this Nissan Rogue gives the performance of a lifetime. Now comes the real star of the show.
Now get a low $419 per month lease or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
This is Apple Valley Eats.
Hey there, it's Kara here from the Bistro. I wanted to share with you our tuna tacos and our shrimp tacos. These are our version of the fish tacos, and we're all trying to make healthier decisions with our eating. These fish tacos and shrimp tacos are delicious. The first thing we want to do is get a little oil down on the grill or butter. I'm using an olive oil, canola oil blend, and then we're going to stack our tortillas just about a minute on each side. So I am using a 26-30 size on the shrimp. And then I'm going to season them pretty generously with an Old Bay style seasoning. Now we're going to turn the shrimp. We're going to come back to our tortillas. You want to put a little bit of cabbage on the bottom. I'm going to pull them off the grill. Now we're going to add pico de gallo. And then we top with our chipotle sauce. And then we rough chop some cilantro and finish with that. They're light but filling and full of flavor. About a year and a half ago at the Bistro, we brought in a tap cooler and have beer available on tap. Make sure when you're ordering lunch and dinner that you pair a delicious local beer that we have here on tap.
Next ET, our Jennifer Lawrence exclusive.
God, I forgot my line.
Hilarious bloopers on set of No Hard Feelings. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located, and now Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95, and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Next extra, Queen Latifah, LL Cool J, and 2 more rap queens.
Salt-N-Pepa brought fun, fashion, and femininity.
How the pioneers of hip-hop are celebrating their music 50 years later. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Starting to wake up this morning, and a very hot day is in store indeed. Now, it's going to be very settled down, very much light winds, plenty of sunshine. Other than that, pretty calm, but extreme heat today, all of our areas, and is going to be today through Thursday. So do get ready for triple digits for almost all of our cities. So we have a high pressure system. Why is this coming in? A very strong high pressure system northeastern Oregon. This is going to stick with us until Thursday night and is just churning in heat from the south, and it's going to continue to do that at least for the next 4 days. But we do have relief on the way. This weekend is going to be very chilly compared to what we're seeing for the next couple of days. We'll be below our average, though, for the next couple of days. We are 10 to 15 to even more than that above our average for this time of year. We have an excessive heat warning that is starting today at 11 a.m. until Thursday night at 11 p.m. So the heat will be on, and again, all of our areas. So during this heat wave, please remember to maybe start hydrating now. Keep the kids and pets indoors as much as possible. Plan your meals ahead so you don't have to heat up that kitchen. And do know the signs of heat stress. So near record temperatures today. The records are on the right. Our forecasted temperatures are on the left. So we're just under it for Yakima and most of our other areas. So we could see some records fall tomorrow and Wednesday as we see our hottest temperatures. So folks, a lot going on. Do get prepared. Current temperatures, we're in those mid 60s for most of our cities. A little warmer in Pendleton, a little cooler in Ellensburg. And folks, we do expect to see even warmer temperatures tomorrow morning. And look at these temperatures. This is for the Tri-Cities. So 108 by Tuesday, 107 by Wednesday. And as I said, most of our cities are in the triple digits today as this heat is not showing any quarter for usually the cooler spots, say Ellensburg or Pendleton, all of our areas in those triple digits. 98 by Friday for the Tri-Cities, then return to the 80s for your weekend below average temperatures. So relief is quickly on the way, but it's going to take a bit to get there. Wind speeds, we do expect mostly light winds. See 10 mile per hour in Pendleton right now, but other than that, maybe a little bit of breeze at time to help our situation. We're going to have light winds through Wednesday, and then as we start that cool down on Thursday into our weekend, we will see 10 to 20 mile per hour winds expected on Thursday. So let's get your highs today. 101 Toppenish, 102 in Yakima. And folks, Cle Elum is at 100. That is very rare. Ellensburg 101. In the lovely Mid-Columbia, 104s for Tri-Cities and Hanford. In Hermiston, a little bit less hot for the rest of our cities. And over in the Blue Mountain region, 103 for Walla Walla, 101 for Pendleton. 7-day forecast. Yes, we have alert days through Thursday. Again, we'll see that almost turn off at like a switch on Friday into our weekend. 86 on Saturday. That is a 20-degree drop from what we expect tomorrow. So do get ready for cooler temperatures on the way, but the heat will be on for the next couple of days, even warmer in the Tri-Cities. So folks, take all precautions you can. Keep an eye on your neighbors. And folks, make sure that you keep hydrated and have sunscreen if you're on for any extended amount of time. But folks, the heat will be with us through Thursday night.
Thank you, Jason. U.S. household budgets may soon get a breather. Although it's too soon to declare a victory over inflation, many economic analysts believe things are heading in the right direction and that the Federal Reserve may hold interest rates steady next month. John Lawrence reports.
The average U.S. family spent about $700 more in July compared to 2 years ago to buy the same goods and services, according to Moody's Analytics.
Look at how much parents are paying for materials for children, back to school materials. Prices have gone up. Maybe the rate of increase may slow, but the level has gone up significantly.
The main cause for consumers forking out more money is still high inflation. In an attempt to curb these rising prices, the Federal Reserve boosted U.S. interest rates 11 times since March 2022.
It's no fun. No one likes it, but if you're going to get inflation back in the bottle, this is part of the process. Good news is inflation is getting back in the bottle.
The CME FedWatch tool says the financial markets believe there's nearly a 90% chance the central bank will hold rates steady in September.
We have a kind of a Goldilocks economic situation where economic growth is slowing without going into a recession.
Another reason for economic optimism, wages are starting to outpace inflation.
Things feel like they're moving in the right direction. Hopefully, 6-12 months down the road, the Fed can start taking its foot off the brakes and lowering those interest rates, and the banking system will, feel a lot better as a result.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
However, some members of the Fed are still unsure. During an event in Atlanta last week, Fed Governor Michelle Brown said inflation is still much higher than the Fed's goal of 2%, and that she says more increases might be needed in the near future. Amazon is trying to crack down on workers who don't go into the office enough. Some U.S.-based employees recently received an email warning them that their in-person attendance is being tracked. The company's return to office policy requires workers to report to an office at least 3 days a week. The message highlights Amazon's determination to enforce its rules amid an employee backlash to the policy. In May, more than 1,000 corporate employees staged a walkout to protest the policy, calling the company's approach a rigid one-size-fits-all mandate. Tech giants led the way on adopting remote work policies at the outset of the pandemic, but now many are leading a charge in the opposite direction. Google, Meta, Zoom, and even the federal government have started pushing a return to in-person work. When we come back, a 16-year-old just graduated from Arizona State University's accelerated nursing program before even getting her driver's license.
Watch me. Watch me tumble, jump, and soar. When our squad is on point, we own the floor. Dazzling stunts and dances are my jam. Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan. A life-changing brace with no surgery to fear. Activity without limits, one more reason to cheer. Watch me. Industry-leading scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
America, it's the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need. Lock in great rates and get $1,000 trade assist cash on a 22 Escape or 23 Bronco Sport, only at your local Ford dealer.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Save through Tuesday, August 15th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book at Bi-Mart.com. It's 20 pages of savings including everything you need for camping, pantry essentials, and more. Save now at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Check out Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, your local Old Hickory Sheds dealer. We sell and deliver a wide variety of buildings including storage sheds, lofted barns, playhouses, cabins, and more. Come visit us at 3680 West Van Giesen Street in West Richland.
Take a trip back in time at the Uptown Antique Market. Nearly 30 individual vendors with an amazing variety of inventory. From furniture to clothing, housewares to home decor, memorabilia, and much, much more. New inventory arriving daily at the Uptown Antique Market in Richland's historic Uptown.
You ready?
More than ready.
Blue Compass RV has over 100 dealerships coast to coast. So we're with you today, tomorrow, and the road ahead. It's a little something we like to call peace of mind.
Well, here we are, mile marker 0.
More like mile 3,652.
Blue Compass RV.
Let's take the long way home.
America, come along with our adventure seekers, the Sanchez family, and discover summer with the Ford F-150. Lease a well-equipped 2023 F-150 for just $399 a month, only at your local Ford dealer.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's head closer to home as we see extreme temperatures today. Get ready for the heat. No joking. Look at Ellensburg at 101. Cle Elum at 100. Cle Elum never gets to 100. Plenty of sunshine and light winds throughout our areas. Over in the Yakima Valley, again, triple digits across the board. Union Gap's our hot spot at 103. Over in the Mid-Columbia, 103s almost across the board. A little bit less hot in Connell, Mesa, Burbank. And over in the Blue Mountain region, you know it's hot when Boardman is 102. Our friends in Boardman are cool spots. Athena and Heppner at 98. But folks, most of our other areas expect triple-digit temperatures through Thursday. The heat will be on. I'll get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast. It is a weather alert day. That's all coming up.
One Arizona teen just received a college degree before even getting her driver's license. The 16-year-old graduated from Arizona State University's Accelerated Nursing Program. She and the other students were honored with a celebration Thursday afternoon. Michael Raimondi has more.
These students are celebrating after studying through the summer.
Serena Burkhoff.
In the room are families and friends supporting each graduate. One of them is younger than the rest by far.
Eliana Tenenbaum.
Despite being a few years younger than her classmates,
most of my peers do know I've been unconditionally accepted.
16-year-old Eliana Tenenbaum now has a bachelor's degree.
I'm incredibly excited. I think it's a culmination of all the dedication put into this program and to nursing as a profession.
Her father, Stephen, is a doctor, and from a young age, Eliana learned about the medical field. She decided to take college courses while in high school, which put her way ahead.
It wasn't about what age I wanted to do something or in what amount of time, but really I knew that this is the right pathway for me and why hold myself back when I could get started.
Her father said at 14, she was studying for classes he took in his 20s. He's impressed and proud.
Her ability to learn things is very impressive. Her ability to dedicate herself and work hard is amazing.
Tonight they're celebrating Eliana's achievement, and she's already thinking about her next move.
I've already begun applying for some nursing jobs, but in the very near future, I hope to pursue a path as a doctor of nursing practice.
Now, Eliana has her driving permit, and she'll need a ride if she gets that job quickly.
Yeah.
I got my driver's permit when I was 15 and a half, and 16 is when I got my driver's
Yeah, I think it was something like that for me as well.
Okay, so maybe the rules are different in Arizona.
It might be, yes.
But
wow,
it
takes
give her
so
one.
much dedication, though, for what she's done.
She'll do just fine, I think, on that. All right, folks, let's take a look outside. And, folks, we are looking at extreme heat today. I can't wait to get you prepared. My first alert forecast coming right up.
Plus, a federal judge rules voting districts in Washington violate the Voting Rights Act, what that means for local regions. And telling the story of Pasco, how residents can participate in a rebranding project. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.